Welcome back, everybody. You're here with the Double Take Dads. My name is Lewis,
And I'm Brian.
and what we're gonna talk about today is about gaming. And why do we want to talk about this? Well, because for sure, how many subscribers do we have right now?
Bro, I don't know.
We have
Like
like
20,
23,
20 something? Yeah,
right?
23.
I guarantee you that of the 23, at least 23 have a relative,
Yeah,
uh,
definitely.
a spouse, a boyfriend, girlfriend, a friend, a best friend that plays video games. Video gaming was everything.
This was our bread and butter.
Yeah, since little we were into it. Now, what we want to get into is more of to sort of the effects of it and
Hmm.
what it has done to our lives and what it can possibly be doing to your life right now, or what it could do to your life if you don't really somewhat somewhat way control it, or at least just be aware of what it can do to you.
Yeah.
You know.
There's many people that have symptoms, let's say, of obsessive gaming and they don't even know it. Where, I don't know. Yeah, I still remember, what was it at work?
Yeah.
What was it? What was the thing that happened that you would leave work?
At work.
No, when you got caught gaming. No, it was
It
college.
was
It
it
was
was
in
college. It
college.
was college, which
Terrible.
I'll give a little insight on that. Super.
No, but of those experiences like those we have, I, I mean, I think we could
Like,
write a book.
yeah, we definitely could write a book about gaming. And so basically, um, I was like, hey, let's make a video on something that we both love to do.
yo,
Freaking play video games.
yo, we can play
And
games for hours.
but what really I thought was crazy about it is that the gaming industry is just booming, and every year it's
Yeah,
even more than like Netflix, Disney, all of these streaming apps and combined, right? And and you just, like, I guarantee you know somebody, or you have a relationship with somebody that plays video games and that have some effects that you can even consider that they might be addicted to a game and just not know, which was my case,
yeah,
right? I lived from, what was it, like 10 year old, since the Game Boys till
yeah,
recent adulthood, just not being able to let go of games. How
nonstop.
many times did I delete Mobile Legends
Bruh, don't
before
even
installing?
start with that.
I just we just it
And it's funny. He was the possessive gamer. Like, he had to play. Like, when I remember when we were little, he's older than me, so he would always play first, right? And then my mom would say, "All right, yeah, it's Brian's turn." So I would play. I remember he would blackmail me. He would blackmail me,
yeah.
and he's like, "Yo, you remember that word you said that you shouldn't say?
Yeah,
I'm gonna tell mommy."
you said the F bomb. You better give me that control
And I'll be
back.
like, "Ah!"
And then
But
when
I would
I
let
would
him
say
play.
when I would say something,
Yeah, yeah, no, it didn't
like,
matter because you
I
he was a
already had
bully.
I
Oh, that's
already
funny.
had dirt on you, but all for video games,
Yeah,
all for video
but
games.
it's funny because even that kind of molded us today in a sense because I watched more, so then I kind of became like there's a sniper and the guy with the scope that
Yeah,
reads how
yeah,
far and tells
yeah.
him, a little to the left.
Yeah,
I
you were
was like,
playing vicariously.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I was, how do you say, passively playing, and I would tell him, yo,
No,
do that, do that.
second hand playing,
Second hand
second
playing
hand
it. Yo,
smoking,
people
doing
don't
the
believe
second
that
hand
exists.
playing.
It's true. It's something. Twitch, those are second hand gamers.
Yeah,
People that are watching gamers play,
play a game
like
rather than
like
them playing the
rather than
game.
them playing the game. That was me. That was me. But
That's
in real life, not
there was
digitally.
no Twitch.
There was no Twitch. I was just watching them like, oh, you mess with, like that. I
Yeah.
would be today. I would be considered a Twitch, not streamer, but one of the on the streams, like messaging, telling them to do stuff. That would be me
Yeah.
today. But
Well,
anyways,
so I came up on this article again, I'll put it down on the description below so you guys can look at it because the whole read is interesting. The article is about how the World Health Organization, so the WHO's, the WHO classified in 2018 that too much gaming, they classified it as a internet gaming disorder, as a mental illness basically of too much gaming. But what was the criteria for someone that you can consider that has a disorder, a gaming disorder? And this is what I wanted to bring to you, to bring awareness to see maybe if you have a disorder so that you can at least address it early and not let it get to the point where it got me. And so, but I wanted to share with
Yeah,
Brian.
I have no idea what he's talking about. I never
Yeah,
heard of this.
I wanted to share with Brian and with you guys. So
So what
some of
is
the
it? They have like a pamphlet with questions saying, "Do you do
no,
this?"
no,
Or
not necessarily. It's just a list of if you do five of these things, if you do five of these things,
you're
you're
considered
considered
a
mentally,
pathological gamer.
basically.
All right.
And well, I ticked every single one of them. So I
bet.
so I
Yeah.
and it has created so many problems, and even to some point, some regret. If it wasn't for God, I don't regret the history that He created in my life, because without my history, I wouldn't be here actually being able to do this video. So, or even in my daily life where I am right now, if it wasn't for God, but it did affect my life. And so one of the criterias is, I'm gonna read it off the website. I'm gonna just go through the list. There's nine of them, right? But I want you to
All right.
go
Go.
thing. I tick the box. So one of the criteria is an inability to control the urge to play video games.
100%, without a doubt.
You couldn't control the urge to play video games.
Bro, I would be working. I would be in school thinking the whole day
Yeah.
of what I would do when I get home on the game.
Hey,
Literally,
I
I
got
would
you.
have a test and I drew out a character.
I already know what game was that, Tibia. Yeah, we couldn't
Yo,
wait. We
Tim.
couldn't wait for that
Yo,
one.
yo, I saw a
Don't
video.
play that game, bro.
Nah,
It's
right
crazy.
now it's trash because it's like outdated.
Yeah.
But you know who I saw a video on that played that game? PewDiePie.
Oh yeah.
He played Tibia. Like, and he was one of the Swedish people. It was usually Brazilian, Swedish, Polish. It was a
Oh, eu não
European
falo
game.
muito português. I learned it from playing Tibia
Yo,
with the Brazilians.
yo, we learn languages in
Hey,
Tibia,
you learn something, but
but I'm
but
telling you that game was so
there
consuming.
there are benefits to the video game sphere. We're not demonizing the video game sphere. It's more to
Yeah,
bring
bring
awareness,
exactly.
to see if you are fitting these, if you need some help.
Yo,
If you need some help,
if
this
you
is what this video is
if you
for,
put
right?
if you check at least how many do you need? Five.
Yeah,
If you check five of these boxes, bro.
you need help. Simple.
No, Michael Jordan, get some help.
Yeah. So basically, that was me. So we're gonna give a little bit of that. So the second criteria here is the feeling that gaming is more important than any other activity.
100%.
I remember that.
I wouldn't play basketball. I remember, yo, let's
Forget
play.
basketball. My girl will tell me, which is not my wife. Like, you want to go to the club? Nah, I'm playing tibia. I'm sorry. Obviously I didn't tell her
Yo,
that,
that's sad.
but
That's sad.
but as to go as far as to just hang out with your friends and your girl, go to the club. To me it was hard to ask my parents to let me go to a club at like 18
Yeah,
years
of
old.
course it was hard because you just closed the door and the freaking
Exactly. It
like
was much easier.
shit.
I get the same amount of pleasure just not
Oh
saying
my
shit.
god.
Yeah, so that was one of the criteria. So
That one
I
100%.
already ticked
100%.
two boxes. Continuing to play video games despite the negative consequences of the behavior on relationships, academic performance, and or work. And oh my god.
That one, all of the above. Wait.
So relationships,
Despite the negative consequences of the behavior in relationships, academic performance,
and work.
and nah, forget about it. That one is like
I
click, click,
lost. I
click.
lost a good job playing video games. Can
I
you imagine?
remember that.
I'm a diesel mechanic, right? I got a great job for the postal, anyways, for a good company. I got a great job, pays good. My parents leave.
Where'd they go? They went
They
on a
went on
trip,
a
for
yeah.
themselves.
I went on a trip for like 2 weeks. The whole 2 weeks, I stayed home playing video games. I took advantage of that.
Yo.
I took advantage of that.
Oh my
I
god.
didn't care about the job. It was to that extent that I went, right? And mind you,
Hold on, but how was it? How was it? Don't lie. Those 2 weeks, I bet you were like,
well, I went through sleep deprivation for like 2 weeks.
oh my god.
uh, yeah, no.
That's
What I
wild.
will say is that um, it was, you could say you had your fun while you were playing the game, but when you were finished, it felt like you just wasted an eternity on nothing, and you just wasted so much time,
Yeah.
so many things in 2 weeks that I could have done, right? Apart from work itself, that I could have done anything else. I threw a good job away just to sit down in front of the computer where nobody was around. I wanted to take advantage, and just for that, just because I couldn't control myself. That's to the extent that I got to, and many people, that brings them to the brink of depression and anxiety. Gaming, this is what it does. Anything with the screen, you on the screen too much, this is what it does. I was watching the video that I'm gonna put down on the description. I want you guys to watch it after this, of course. Don't cut it midway, please. But after this, go, you can watch the video at any time. It's from a psychiatrist, and he explains it well, how the dopamine and the effects of gaming and what it does in your brain, exactly what part of the brain, how it affects it. And he breaks it down to, it made so much sense. Now I understood why I did the things that I did, right? Which
After
in a
after
scientific level,
after watching that video, you think physically everything that he was saying made sense
yeah,
to why you did it.
it not to why I only did it, but how I was defined afterwards. And believe it or not, the
Like how that was dictating decisions.
the way I was uh, the way I was my brain was being developed, you could say. You could
Okay,
say
okay, okay.
my social
Your way
skills,
of thinking
my way
also.
of thinking, my social skills with other people,
Mm.
how I was an introvert. So those are the three main criterias that you have to tick in order to be classified as internet gaming, or classified
A
as
fiend.
an addict basically. And even that you might need to seek mental health, right? Just to help you deal with it. And because at the end of the day, playing video games is like a coping mechanism, no?
100%. That's how we started. Well, I started. My dad played games on the computer. Well, specifically one, Age of Empires.
Yeah,
I remember, yeah, that game, legendary.
amazing.
One of the top RTS games
The
out there.
best.
Real time strategies.
Love it.
Yeah, no, that game was. But that was the case where he would be playing and we're like in the background, like
Yeah, but it was
watching him play.
but the reason why we played,
I
the
mean
reason
that
why we played,
I feel
which is
like
I oh, anyway, go ahead.
the reason goes into your history.
Yeah.
I feel like many people that do play today
Yeah.
games is a coping mechanism to situations in their lives that they don't know how to deal with. Personally, I think that. You
Yeah.
can tell me whatever you want, but from what I've seen and personal experience, In our lives, I can say that 100%. The only reason we got into gaming that hard was a coping mechanism.
Yep.
Nothing else.
To escape reality,
Yeah.
But anyways, to get into
So
these, so
go
I'm gonna
to the
go.
other one.
So apart from those three, there's nine others. If you fit five of these, that's it. You just screwed.
So those three throw those.
You're going through rehab according to the
So
WHO.
those three are definite.
Yeah,
You
so
got it.
those three are, yeah, just to be considered that you have a disorder. Now another five, and
And bro,
you going to the asylum.
yo,
You're out of here. Nah, I'm
nah.
kidding. I'm kidding. Um, but it's like I said,
We're
it's
only
not.
making light of this because
Yeah, it's
we lived it
yeah.
like
We have experience.
intensely,
Yeah, we have many
and we
experiences
know
about
people
it.
go through this but don't talk about it.
True,
I know I have a
and people
friend.
go through this and don't want to get rid of this. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
and not
They're
even get
stuck
rid.
in there.
No, it's not even get rid of this. They don't want to see it. I remember Wendy would ask me, my wife, she would ask me, um, "Hey, I think you haven't." I think she wouldn't even ask me. She would tell me, "I think you have a problem with video games." I'd be like, you just saying that just to get me rid of the video game." Uh,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
but honestly, I was
Yeah.
thinking I was in control of the video games, but
You thought you can play when you want and stop when you want.
exactly, that's what I swore this. I
What
swore
is
this.
it?
I didn't. I wasn't an addict.
That's the
Meanwhile, I clicked every single box in here, and I didn't even know. But my
that's
wife,
what they say about an addict. You're in denial.
yeah, yeah,
First thing
definitely.
an addict says is
Forget
no.
about these. If you're in denial, that's it. You're an addict. You deny that shit, you're done.
Yeah.
So, but anyways, it's we're just making it lively here for you guys. But
Yeah.
at the end of the day, it's serious. So to keep going through these, preoccupied with gaming. How many times
Yeah.
have had your mom calls you, "Hey, dinner's ready. I'm going. Dinner's
Yo.
ready. I'm going. I can't." That one's an
That
insider.
was an insider.
No,
But
so basically, we were playing. What the hell were we
I
playing? No,
forgot.
we were playing Smite. All right,
Oh,
so it's
Smite,
a
Smite.
PlayStation 4 game. We were playing Smite, and we were on the
Oh
headsets.
yeah.
I was playing in my house. My wife is over there
Yeah,
cooking.
yeah. And I was playing
Wendy,
here in my
God
house.
bless her. Oh, have mercy on her because I was a trip, right? So
Oh
I was
man.
playing. I was playing with my brother and her brother Jay. Um,
No.
we were playing online, and what was it? We were playing this game, and usually this game lasts for like at least a session, like 30 minutes at least. So my wife is like 5 minutes into the game. Dinner's ready. I'm like, I'm going. 5 minutes later.
No, but you know that type of. All right, I'm going, babe.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
type
I'm
of,
going. I'm going. Hey, yo, we gotta hurry up. And then it's like dinner's ready. She got a little octave.
You're
We're like,
octave.
I'm going. Then that's it. It becomes not enjoyable. The game.
Yeah,
It's like,
yeah. You're rushing
they're
to
taking
finish
they're
it.
taking me out of my space here. Leave me alone. Type of shit. So then all these guys here in the background, dinner's ready.
Yo,
Like
oh, I cried
I just was
of
like,
laughter.
I didn't even say bye. I just like
It just hung up. Oh my god.
walked the walk of doom to the kitchen, and it was like,
But babe, I told you I was coming.
oh man, that day was one
Oh
that
man.
I would never forget. It wasn't a good day. I'll tell you that. After
Oh
that, it
man.
wasn't a good day. But it was. I couldn't control myself. I just couldn't control myself. But I wasn't aware of this. I just wanted to finish that 30-minute game. It was just 30 minutes, but no, it's not just 30 minutes.
Withdrawal.
Withdrawal of symptoms like irritability and anxiety when deprived of video games.
Withdrawal symptoms
Yeah,
like
so
irritability and
basically you're so
anxiety.
anxious to you just can't wait to play these video games. You're at the mall with your wife.
Yeah,
You're
yeah,
at
yeah,
the
yeah, yeah,
mall
yeah.
with you're at
Yeah,
playing
yeah.
soccer with your
You
boys.
you put
You're
it
at
that
a
way.
party.
Yeah.
You're thinking about Call of Duty. You
Yeah,
know,
yeah,
you're
yeah.
like anywhere you go, you just can't wait to get back home,
That
right?
100%.
Right.
I'm always thinking about that.
That was and another one. So, loss of interest in other activities.
Bruh, that 100%.
100%. You know,
Loss of interest.
actually, one perfect example would be baseball.
Ooh.
How good were we in baseball?
Oh.
So I was.
That's one thing I really regret. Honestly, I regret. I mean, wait, on my side, it was a little less gaming, more personal issues on
Yeah,
my side.
yeah, father son
Father
issues,
son issues
right?
and personal issues. Let's leave it at that. But his side, I get it. But the thing is, on his side it was promising. He was promising.
Yeah.
I mean,
I mean,
I
I
thought
mean, scholarship
yeah,
promising. You
yeah.
know,
I thought I was good too. I
no, he
honestly
was
did.
good. He was
But
good.
there's you know that there's a bracket of difference.
Yeah, yeah.
It might be slight, but that slight is what make major leagues and minor leagues. You get me?
Imagine varsity. No, from freshman I was playing varsity.
Yeah.
So 4 years varsity. I get the scholarship. The only reason the coach even told me like, look, we have a scholarship lined up for you, but if you don't pick up your grades, I can't. I was at a 60. I was about to fail. I was literally about to fail varsity. I mean varsity.
Yeah, yeah.
My senior
Fell
year,
senior year,
or no, junior year.
junior year.
I was literally about to fail junior year, and by a miracle, I don't know, somebody paid off the teacher for some reason. I got passed, but like I said, it was a lot of cutting school to play video games.
Playing
A
video
lot of
games.
so I did lose interest in baseball, apart from a little bit of the injury, but that was the least of it. You know, you could have always worked it out, and that's it. But anyways, just
Anyway, next one. But that one definite,
yeah, another one. You know.
definite.
Yeah. So loss of educational opportunities.
Done, 100%.
I just finished telling
Yeah.
you that loss of educational opportunities. I went to college for graphic design. I came out of there as an expert in tibia. So imagine you going to
Yo,
college. I'm sorry,
he
princess.
paid.
I'm
He
sorry,
paid.
princess. That
He
all the
paid.
pain I put you through.
He paid just to play. Nah, bruh. You should have just went home.
I paid a couple semesters of college just to get into that library and play a couple video games.
Yo, that's wild.
That's how
I mean, I can't
far.
say
That's
nothing.
how far I went.
I was.
Can you imagine? Like
How many days are in the academic year? 180, something like
half.
that.
Yeah.
I think I missed freshman year. I missed 140. Yo, my parents. Yo, that deceiving one is bad.
Look,
My
just
parents didn't even know.
look.
They would drop me off
Don't
and I'm
do
bounced.
any of this shit that we're doing. That we have done.
We're telling you from
We're
experience because
yes. We're telling you
it's
for this
affected.
reason so that you don't do it.
Yeah.
It's not bad to play the game, but
When you
it can become
yeah,
this. That's what we want to.
it governs your decision making,
Your
your
personality.
personality, the way you think, the way you make decisions.
Yes.
It controls a lot, and people don't think it. People say, "Oh no, alcoholics or drug addicts." Look, these symptoms are not that far from these guys. We're all on the same boat. Anyone can, in a minute, be in the same playing ground, feeling the same way. But the point is, why? Why do we do this?
Yeah.
You know. Anyways,
So
next one.
next one, using gaming to escape or relieve anxiety, guilt, or other negative
Yeah,
emotions.
of course. That's what we were talking about earlier about the
Escape,
coping
coping
mechanism.
mechanism. You know, anything that has caused you pain, right? At the gaming world, this is what it does. This is the reason why we played video games, or at least for me, it was an escape from this hard life. You know, for me, it was hard to even think of my future. What is it that I really wanted to do with my life? All of this was hard for me because the effects of gaming, this is what it does to you. This is what we were talking about, that mentally, the
Mm.
development aspect of yourself, your personality, it affects all of that. That hinders this uh,
Process.
learning process. Yeah, where you can make decisions and etc.
Critical
Critical
thinking,
thinking. There's a lot of research that says that confirms these you could say
symptoms.
symptoms or effects that gaming, and that's why we have that video down in the description below so you can watch it, what it does really to your brain. But the next one is inability to control the frequency and length of their playing. Yeah.
Yeah, what we were saying earlier,
Yeah.
that one definite.
Uh-huh. And not limiting video game time, even though it's creating psychological problems.
It's creating cycle. So this is like real time.
Yeah, yeah, it's
You're
real
you're
time.
making problems for yourself because you can't control playing games.
Yeah.
Anyways, but I wanted to jump into that relationship one because I remember there was this priest, sorry, Father Amort. He's an exorcist, one of the biggest that ever. Well, he wrote books and stuff, but he writes a lot of his exorcisms that he has done.
Yeah.
And in one of them, he was like, he was doing an exorcism, and he told the demon, "Why do you want to have a relationship with this person?" And it was interesting because he was talking to he said the word relationship. But well, you know what he meant. Like, why do you want to possess that person?
Yeah.
But the relationship is the demon has to infest your body. Anyways, but the demon responded to him saying, relationship, in the sense like, ain't nobody want no relationship. He's like, in hell, it's the complete opposite. So that was his response to Father Amort.
Mm.
In the sense, in hell, ain't nobody, how do you say, having relations. It's about isolation, solitude, alone.
Mm.
And it's
That's interesting.
interesting because this is kind of
What it does to you.
leading to that because it makes
Yeah.
you avoid
No,
friends
it
because you're thinking
keeps you
about the game.
isolated.
Yeah, it little by
Apart
little.
apart from when you're on live and you're like talking to other.
Even that's all virtual. The point is, the interaction with a person
Yeah,
isn't
yeah,
there.
yeah. They're
You're
not.
still talking to a screen, even if there's another person
Yeah. Not.
miles away behind another screen.
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
still talking to a screen. The point is the
That makes
personal
sense.
relation
Yeah,
with
yeah.
someone. But the interesting part was that the demon responded,
Yeah, yeah.
relationship. No, hell is the complete opposite of relationship. There is no relationship.
So if you're, in other words, if you're isolating yourself to play video games rather than go be out with your friends,
Be aware.
you're
No,
you're
no, no.
you're one of us.
Yeah. We ain't trying to scare anybody
Nah, nah.
either. Look,
That's not.
we don't have the answers to everything. We're just going through this because of our experience. And it's interesting how many people don't think about it, but your early years with gaming kind of dictate your future in the sense of how your relationship with gaming, but with your work, education, people,
Which is
relationships.
one of the reasons why it's just struck. It was destructive rather than it being something that can be, just fun, that you could even play the games just to have time together as a family, like.
And the thing is, everyone is different because we were kind of in the same scenario, right? Same,
Yeah,
how do you
yeah,
say?
yeah. Same
Same
same boat,
events,
same boat.
same boat, but coped in a different way because I mean, I can be an impulsive gamer, but it was way easier for me, and we kind of see this even now, right?
Because he was a secondhand smoker.
I was yeah, but I still had the same effect where I would think about the game all day, but it was easier for me in a sense to all right, that's enough. Delete,
Yeah, yeah.
not play anymore. I could do that for months, but this is coming from a perspective of an addict
I
and
mean,
one who kind of is an addict, but that's kind of how I am also with gaming. And then okay, done. Like I got it out of my system, you could say. But I'm not gonna lie. There's moments where
yeah.
you can't control the time. You can't control crap.
No. Hopefully, this.
Hopefully, it's been
Hopefully, you guys got something out of it, and hopefully this helps you to actually see it
Think
before
about
it.
it.
Think about it. It's not like I said. We don't have the answers to everything, but hopefully, my experience or our experiences help you to see if there's an issue with somebody that you love and you want to prevent them from being destructive as I was. Some people commit suicide because of the stress and anxiety that comes with it. So, we just wanted to bring awareness, and hopefully you guys enjoyed the show.
Yeah, because in the end, all we want to do is, how
Well,
do you
that's what we
say?
want to do. That's what we want to do. Bring awareness.
Yeah,
What else do I want to do? I am. I'm just break. We're just bringing awareness. That's the first. That's the first thing we said. Right. Oh
Oh, that's
my.
funny.
Nah. Anyway.
No, no, no. Hold on, hold on. How was it? Wait, I wanted to say.
Yeah.
Oh, the why. The whole point of the video was the why. Why do you?
Ah, yes.
You
Why
know,
do
put
you?
in the comments
Are you in the
below.
same? Are you in the same boat?
Yeah, and put in the comments below. Do you have any experience like ours?
Well, they
Or
ain't gonna put their addict in the comments, but
yo,
they're like, I'm an addict too. If you, hey,
if you do, yo, props to you.
make a sub account and just go, I'm an addict too. Comment down below.
Yeah, we,
You're
we just want
laughing.
to bring awareness. In the end, you
Yes.
guys leave in the comments below what you guys think about this episode. Maybe you guys have an experience you guys want to share with us. Hey, hit us up on our platform so we can have a dialogue, be interactive, and see where you guys come from too.
Hey, also comment down below what is the next topic that you want us to talk about. You know,
We have a lot in mind, but
but
it's good to hear other people's perspective.
and nothing. Stay
Nothing.
tuned for the next episode next week. We'll see you guys there, hopefully.